Is this the same people, or at least the same tactics that make political victories a tease?
Yeah, hell yeah. I think the whole political thing is just, I think this is mass distraction, D. You know, I think part of disempowerment is the illusion of empowerment. You know what I'm saying? I think the whole, we all gonna gather and pick somebody to do some thing is a great way to get people from thinking that they got to do shit themselves. And then, I could go on and on about it, but I do think that I really think politics is celebrity culture for people who want to think they're about celebrity culture. You know what I mean? I think everything about media is becoming about celebrity. If you sit down, it was the other day when Sandy was tearing through New York, my girl was all by herself and I couldn't get in touch with her. So I'm watching all the channels in LA to see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? With Sandy. And everything was Sandy coverage, but then there was also sports coverage, because sports coverage goes on always. And then it was the political coverage. And believe me when I tell you, I can't tell the difference. Because I used to be a big sports fan. Now I see sports, as another big distraction. But, I just came back from the gym. I appreciate that. I appreciate athleticism. I appreciate people that really want to help. But I couldn't tell the difference between watching Skip Bayless and Stephen A. Smith jaw at each other about nothing and watching, whoever this was or whoever that was saying Obama, Romney, whatever. And then I was talking to somebody else the other day, like, shoot, man, I think that I'll go on forever. Yeah, I think it is the same cats being like, don't actually do so. I believe I got power. People have power that could make change. You know what I mean? We keep getting caught up and being like, something else.
I like that you tagged that on at the end, because that's a good place for me to follow up on the last question. We'll wrap it up. Is with all these phenomenons and all this power and all these tactics that you really just uncovered for us right now, what do people do? Where's the change going to come from? Where's the topical diversity going to arise out of?
I think there's a whole slew of things that people could do to make change. In hip-hop music, I was talking to my boy A4 the other day. In hip-hop music, I believe that those of us who believe that we are being targeted, that the hip-hop community is being targeted for manipulation with these records, we need to have a no-tolerance policy with this garbage. And I'm talking about if you're in a club and they play a record that's about killing niggas, you should leave. How you going to be in a club with a record about killing niggas? Are you serious? You got to leave, babe. If somebody's giving you a ride and they start playing that and they won't change it, you got to ask them to let you out on the corner, man. You cannot support magazines that put people on the cover who stole the name of famous criminals to make it cool to sell drugs. You cannot do that. You cannot drop your money on that, okay? Mm-hmm. The truth is, these types of tactics, by the way, this zero-tolerance tactics, were the foundation for many movements. They're the foundation for the civil rights movement. You know what I'm saying? Non-participation was the foundation of the civil rights movement and the boycotts. You know what I'm saying? This is a proven thing. If you think something's corny, you don't rock with it. Even though you may have to sacrifice. Everybody doesn't, but I want to go to the thing is, it's so ingrained in our culture and what we do and what everybody does every day that nobody wants to step off. We got to step off. Because the truth is if we stepped off, it would change it. Oh, man, if they didn't have our attention, they want our attention. And what else? What's the other half of it? Don't send me emails and texts. Go on Facebook. You get more people sending you Facebooks about, look how whack this rapper is. I get 100 Facebooks. I never would have heard of these dudes. I've never heard their music ever. I could always tell when when a new whack dude has been anointed to be, this is the dude making everybody look stupid this week. Not from hearing their music, but from everybody saying, I hate this dude. Tell me who you like, babe. You know what I mean? Tell me about Odyssey. Tell me about Blue. Tell me about Homeboy Sandman. Tell me about I Am Many. Tell me about Sane. Tell me about who. Tell me what's good. This whack stuff, yeah, it's whack. We over here giving these cats press. Let's there's good stuff out there. Those of us who have, who are blessed to have access to it, let's spread the word, man. And let's protect people. And we just got to care about each other, man. It goes so deep. It goes so deep. You don't care about each other. You don't care about each other. I don't know. I talked to my father, and he's like, yo, slavery was on in this country for hundreds of years. For hundreds of years, your brother, mother, father, sister might have got sold the next day, might have got raped, murdered, killed the next day. Maybe not caring about each other is something we develop as just a protective thing. It's just like a defense mechanism. You know what I'm saying? Because at any given moment, any one of us could be turned to something less than human right in front of us. So maybe we developed this and it's passed on through generations. So now here we are with the opportunity to stand together, and we haven't even done it for so long. You know what I'm saying? That's my father's theory, and I think it makes a lot of sense. But for whatever reason, I'm walking past a 6-year-old. I remember this. This was years ago when I was jogging, and I was out jogging one day, and out front of this, it was in Sunnyside, out front of this house, there was a little party going on. The girls must have been 6 years old, a little 6-year-old party. And what was playing was Lollipop. That was when Lollipop was big. Mm-hmm. This is 6-year-old little girl out in front having a birthday party, and what's playing is She Licked Me Like a Lollipop. You know what I'm saying? You got to step in. You got to say, this is bad. This is crazy. This can't happen. We got to stick up for each other. This is why I feel that you shouldn't be playing this, miss. This is about giving head. Your child's 6 years old. You know what I'm saying? People might be receptive or they may not be receptive. But if you say it to them, it makes sense. It's true. Even if they're so upset with you for, disrupting a birthday party, she'll think twice before she plays Go Suck Somebody for her 6-year-old. You know what I'm saying? And, we got to take up for each other. There's a bunch of things we got to do. But no tolerance, taking up for each other, and supporting real art that's positive, and people will love it. That's what that second piece was about. I hate why do people want to say these things? This is more my mentality. Why do people want to say, but we need bad records to dance to? People were dancing to Motown records all the time. You know what I mean? Everybody was having a great time, But people just believe this. It doesn't make any sense. People just believe bad stuff sells better. You can see it doesn't. People just believe corny music makes you want to dance more. You can see it doesn't. You go to there are no dances anymore except for corny, silly child dances. Because children are the only ones stupid enough to get involved. You go to this party now, and it's a bunch of people looking insecure. Everything is getting corny as this music gets corny. Yeah, that's it.
Man, okay. I appreciate you taking the time, man.
No question, man. Listen, thanks a lot for shouting me out. Thanks for helping me spread the word. And peace and love, y'all.
Holy shit!